What's up, Brave Endeavors, mountain bike strength training. We are kicking off day 2 with a dumbbell and kettlebell only workout so that if you're not able to make it to the gym or don't want to be in public in lieu of the coronavirus, you can still get your workout in. Okay, so this day, continuing with our theme, we're working in supersets. So we'll go from one exercise directly into the next exercise. So our first one are suitcase lunges, and we're gonna be doing reverse lunges, okay? So you're gonna have 2 weights, stand up nice and tall, good neutral spine, and then stepping back into a lunge, alternating legs each time, moving at a pretty decent pace. And the things you want to be thinking about with the lunge is that your chest stays upright and neutral the whole time, and that when you step back, this knee is tracking right over your toe. Okay, so we don't want to be going out to the side or caving in. This knee can come and just lightly tap the floor or hover just above it. Okay, so you're going to do your suitcase reverse lunges, then go right into a banded kettlebell swing, and I'm going to show you how to set up the band. So take a band, loop it through. Okay, then you're going to stand on the band like this. There we go. Okay, so now feet should be hip distance apart, and we're gonna start with the handle of the kettlebell underneath our eyes. Hips go back, chest is up, okay? So we brace the core, engage the glutes. And you're doing your kettlebell swings as you normally would, but the band puts a lot more tension on the kettlebell, which is going to cause you to engage your glutes a lot more and give you a bit more of a cardio response. So when you do this, definitely make sure you're warmed up, but also start with a lighter kettlebell than what you would normally do kettlebell swings with, okay? Enjoy that one. All right, so now we have the kettlebell hover deadlift. So ideally you want to do this with 2 kettlebells of the same weight. So you're going to set up where the handles of the kettlebells are between your feet or between your laces. Then get into a good hip hinge, okay? Chest is up, knees are slightly bent such that you can reach the kettlebells. Brace through the core, and then you're gonna lift the kettlebells up on a 3 count, okay? So we're going 1, 2, 3 to stand, and then reverse it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So a couple things I'm doing here is this is a lot of time under tension, so I'm making sure I'm staying really tight and braced through the core the whole time, and then when I stand, I'm paying extra attention to my glutes and really squeezing them at the top, and as I go back into that eccentric phase. Okay, so that's our kettlebell hover deadlift. Then you're gonna go right into a gorilla row, alternating arms with a 3-second pause at the top. So I'm gonna do this with the same weight for demonstration purposes, but you may wanna switch up your weight and go a little bit lighter with the row. So you're setting up in pretty much the same position, right? Hips are back, your hamstrings are going to be engaged, and your core is staying super tight. But then you're gonna row back, and this is where you're holding for 3 seconds. Okay, so chest is up. 1, 2, 3. Down, switch arms. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you're gonna keep going like that for your alternating kettlebell gorilla rows. All right, now we have an alternate dumbbell push press going straight into a renegade row. So you're gonna get your dumbbells up, and this looks like a quick dip to a drive, quick dip to a drive. Okay, so a couple things you're thinking about, trying to not extend the hips forward, right? Stay nice and neutral, squeeze the glutes at the top and keep your rib cage down and keep your chin in a nice neutral alignment. Okay, so once you've done those, you're gonna drop the dumbbells down, and then again, I'm using the same weight for demonstration, but you might want to switch up your weights for these two exercises. But I want your feet nice and wide. So this. Feet are wide, and you're gonna row on each side. All right, so really the renegade row is a core exercise, even though you are pulling back with the dumbbell, okay? So that's your next superset. Enjoy that one. Your last three exercises should be done in sequence. So we're gonna do a Russian twist with a dumbbell, a plank with a kettlebell pull through, and then an alternate overhead farmer's carry. So the Russian twist, you've got your dumbbell, chest is up, and you're rotating side to side, really emphasizing keeping the chest up and not rounding, and that your legs are not wobbling side to side, right? You want to try and keep your legs as quiet, as still as possible. So chest is up. Okay, and those are your Russian twists. Then, the kettlebell plank pull through. You're in a nice plank. Okay, so shoulders are down and back, not up here. Okay, spine is neutral. And then pulling the kettlebell side to side, trying to keep your hips as quiet as you can. So trying to not rock back and forth. All right, then you're doing alternate overhead and farmer's carry. So the kettlebell is in one hand and the dumbbell is in the other hand. You're gonna be up like this and walking. Then you'll switch. Okay, you should walk a full 50 feet for those, and a couple of points of emphasis. Arm that's overhead should be straight, trying to get your elbow by your ear. Okay, but again, maintaining a nice neutral alignment, so not flaring the rib cage out, but keeping everything nice in line. Hips, shoulders, elbow, chin tucked down, not sticking up. Okay, so that's your day 2 workout. Have fun with it, stay healthy, get it done, be fit, be strong, be brave.